Welcome to the broadcast of news at 9 p.m. on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. I am Ira Daniel Kukui. On the news tonight, federal government revised technical education to tackle unemployment in northeast Nigeria. PDP National Working Committee reaffirmed Sunday Ude Okoye as National Secretary. Renew Hope Project support widows in Jalingo. APC launches digital membership registrations linked to national ID numbers. On to business news, President Tinubu secures landmark AI and digital innovation agreement with Google in Paris. And on to sport news, Kwara United defeating Shooting Stars 2-0 in NPFL match. Now, the news in full. Federal government revised technical education to tackle unemployment in northeast Nigeria. The federal government has reiterated its commitment to repositioning technical education in Nigeria as part of its efforts to combat unemployment and foster entrepreneurship among graduates of technical colleges. At a 3-week technical, vocational and education training TVET camp held in Jalingo, the capital of Taraba State, the federal government in collaboration with the African Development Bank trained students from technical colleges across northeastern Nigeria in practical skills such as tiling and interlocking.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda aimed to equip students with the necessary skill to succeed in a technologically driven world and restore the declining prominency of technical education in the country. Speaking at the event, the principal of the Federal Science and Technical College Jalingo, Samuel Bibino, emphasized the importance of skill acquisition as a viable alternative to the traditional pursuit of white-collar jobs. The Commissioner of Education in Taraba State, Dr. Augustina Godwin, commended the program, describing it as a significant step towards addressing unemployment and empowering young Nigerians with relevant skill for self-reliance.
I am confident that the knowledge you have gained here will open doors to new opportunities. As you have acquired the skills of tiling and interlocking, remember that practice, perseverance, and innovation will set you apart. As you leave this training, I encourage you to apply what you have learned, continue practicing, and never stop exploring new possibilities. The world is evolving rapidly, and skilled professionals are always in high demand. Your journey does not end here. It is only the beginning of a lifelong process of growth and self-improvement.
I want to tell the trainees to count yourself among the privileged few who have been selected to participate in this noble task, in this great skill training. Our government is really government for the people. They are looking at our future and they want our children to grow up to be self-reliant, not only waiting for white-collar jobs. So I want to sincerely commend our mother ministry at the federal level, the Federal Ministry of Education and the African Development Bank, who have put heads together to make this boot camp a success.
Wilbert Ademnike, Director of Technical and Science Education Department at the Federal Ministry of Education, reaffirmed the government's commitment to making education sector more effective and responsive to national development needs. Mohammed Hayatu, a student from the Federal Science and Technical College Jalingo, expressed gratitude to the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his effort to create bright future for the youth.
Can categorically say that the government of the day is committed to repositioning technical education in Nigeria in order to make entrepreneurs out of graduates of technical colleges. Therefore, this TVET camp is a testament to our commitment to preparing students for a smooth transition to the world of work through ensuring that our education system is relevant, effective, and responsive to the needs of our students and the needs of the nation.
I would like to thank the Federal Ministry of Education and the African Development Bank for bringing up this program into federal science and technical colleges in Nigeria. And I hope with this program, it will reduce the rate of unemployment in our country.
The program concluded with the certificate of participant and the presentation of starter pack to help them apply their newfound skill effectively. Olayinka Gabriel reporting for Sun TV.
Supercash Fintech Bank unveiled ATM card and POS terminal empowering Taraba's financial future. In a move that promises to redefine the banking landscape in Taraba State, Supercash Fintech Bank, the financial arm of Taraba Business School conglomerate, has officially launched its automated teller machine card and point-of-sale terminal. This marks a significant milestone in the bank's commitment to providing its customers with high-quality, reliable and accessible banking service that rival those of larger national financial institutions. With headquarters in Jalingo and branches all over the local government in Taraba State, the bank has proven to be reliable. Sun TV correspondent files in the reports.
ATM card. Download our app is actually banking on the go. Supercap is the latest fintech bank in town. You can get ATM card, you can get POS. It's actually, you can also download our app. Is actually banking on the go. Supercash is the latest bank on the go, where it has an app, it has an ATM card, it has a POS machine, so you can't miss any banking transaction with Supercash.
Moving on now, PDP National Working Committee affirms Sunday Ode Okoye as National Secretary. The National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has officially confirmed Sunday Ode Okoye, a former national youth leader, as the party's National Secretary. This affirmation comes after a detailed review of the Court of Appeals judgment, which declared Ode Okoye as the rightful National Secretary. In a statement issued on Wednesday, February 12, 2025, the PDP National Secretary Debo Olagunuba emphasized that the National Working Committee was bound by a court's decision and is moving forward with the necessary steps for formal recognition of Ode Okoye by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and other relevant bodies. The National Working Committee noted that this decision follows a thorough examination of several legal documents, including the judgment from the High Court of Enugu and the Court of Appeal. The committee also acknowledged the legal advice provided by senior party officials. The resolution was promptly transmitted to INEC and other bodies in line with Court of Appeals ruling. The PDP leadership expressed gratitude for the support shown by party members and stakeholders throughout this process, reiterating its commitment to the Constitution and the rule of law. Despite eternal challenges following the 2023 election, the PDP's leadership remains determined to uphold its vision for stability and democracy and the welfare of Nigerians. Going to APC as it launched digital membership registration and links to national ID card. The All Progressive Congress APC has officially partnered with Tunmef Global Limited to roll out a nationwide digital membership registration aimed at creating a comprehensive, up-to-date member database in preparation for the 2027 general election. The agreement signed on Tuesday night at the party secretariat in Abuja was attended by key party figures, including Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Hope Uzodinma, and APC National Chairman Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje. Uzodinma emphasized that the digital registration marks the party's commitment to modernizing its internal process and positioning itself as a major political force in Nigeria. In this digital age, we must ensure the integrity of our membership register, he stated, urging the consultant to complete the project in record time. Ganduje expressed gratitude to President Ahmed Bola Tinubu for endorsing the initiative, calling it a long-awaited program that will now enable the party to operate with accurate, scientifically gathered data. He stressed the importance of having a reliable membership list to avoid controversies during legal disputes. The project, explained APC National Legal Advisor Professor Abdul Karim Kana, will link members' registration numbers to their national identity numbers, allowing the party to access detailed member data instantly. The system will provide enhanced transparency and efficiency in party operations, ensuring that all members' data is securely documented. A report from Jalingo has it that Renewed Hope Project supports widows in Jalingo. In a heartwarming gesture, the Renewed Hope Project, spearheaded by Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is in partnership with Taraba State Governor's wife, Agin Abu Kefas, distributed 500 bags of rice and wrappers to widows in Jalingo. The event held at the Governor's wife's office aimed to provide essential support to vulnerable women in states. Ms. Agin, in her remarks, conveyed the goodwill of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and urged the widows to pray for peace in the country. Taraba's Commissioner for Special Duties, Saviors Nonku, praised the initiative as a display of motherly care and concern. Widows present at the event expressed deep appreciation for the assistance, which they said would help improve their livelihoods. Some TV correspondents filed in the reports.
The Renew Hope project of the First Lady of the Federation, Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in collaboration with the Office of Wife of the Taraba State Government, Mrs. Agin Abu Kefas, has distributed 500 bags of rice and wrappers to the widows in Jalingo. The distribution tagged Food Support Initiative Taraba State was held at the office of the Governor's wife in Jalingo, the Taraba State capital. Presenting the items to the beneficiaries, the Governor's wife, Mrs. Agin Abu Kefa, said the gesture was from the wife of the President, Senator Oluremi Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Also speaking during the distribution, the State Commissioner Special Duties, Saviour Nuku, described the gesture as show of motherly care and concern for the widows. He prayed that prosperity will judge both Senator Remi Tinubu and Agin Kefa's faithful.
in maki godiya ma da yanayin ɗawainiyar da ka ɗauka. In mutum yana iya ɗauka nashi ya bayar, ashe in an bashi ya bayar ma zai bayar fiye da haka. So that is really wanda daga kan mai gidanmu gamna zuwa matan su rayuwar nan ma ba su ɗauke shi komai ba. Domin inda take ordinary da wata ne za ta ce me zai kawo ta nan, za ta turo wani ne kawai da zai ba da sa, amma ga ta da kanta.
Commended the First Lady's goodwill and expressed appreciation for towards boosting their livelihood.
Muna ma mama godiya, Allah ya mata albarka. Allah ya buɗe hanya inda ba hanya. Mun gode mata sosai. Mun gode mata, Allah ya mata albarka.
We bless God for today. Thank you for remembering us, Mama Taraba. You give us food. May God bless him and his family. Peace around this Taraba.
Muna gwada ma mai girman gwamna. Gwamnan Taraba State, Ubangiji albarkace shi, ya albarkace matansa, da sun tuna da gwamnaye, za mu ci gaba da yi masu addu'a.
Our camera lens captured the widows carrying bags of rice and wrappers as they smile home. Lilian Yakubu reporting for Some TV.
Troops destroy terrorist strongholds and eliminate key leaders in Zamfara and Sokoto states. Troops of Operation Fansan Yamma have successfully neutralized numerous terrorists, including high-ranking leaders, during a military offensive in Zamfara and Sokoto states. The operation, carried out from February 1st to 10, 2025, has significantly weakened terrorist network in the region and restored security to affected communities. According to Lieutenant Colonel Abubakar Abdullahi, coordinator of the Joint Media Coordination Center for Operation Fansan Yamma, the operation led to the elimination of notorious terrorist leaders including Kachala Nafaransa, Dogon Bokolo, Autangobaje, and Nmeduti. The military targeted terrorist hideout in Shinkafi and Zurmi local government areas of Zamfara and Isa local government of Sokoto state, dismantling over 40 strongholds, including those in Tungar Fulani, Ungwar Goga, Gagara Hills, and Gidan Maji. This offensive also resulted in the seizure of significant quantities of arms and ammunition, preventing potential attacks on civilians. Annually, additionally, numerous kidnapped victims were rescued, offering relief to families previously held in fear. The military affirmed its commitment to continue the fight against terrorism in the northwest region and parts of Niger State, urging the public to report any information on fleeing terrorists, including Bello Turji and his associates. All information provided will be treated confidentially. This latest success is a major blow to terrorist operations in the region, fostering ongoing efforts to restore peace and security in northwest Nigeria. Court adjourns ruling on bail application for former NHIS boss to February 27th. The Federal High Court in Kuje, Abuja has adjourned the ruling on the bail application of Professor Usman Yusuf, former Executive Secretary of National Health Insurance Scheme, to February 27, 2025. Yusuf faces 5 charges including embezzlement, fraud, and conferring undue advantage amounting to 9,437,178,000 naira. The prosecution, led by Francis Osani, argued against the bail, blaming the charges which impact Nigerian health sector and tarnish the country's reputation, carry overwhelming evidence that could lead to a conviction. Osani also accused the defendants of failing to comply with prior bail conditions and suggested that Yusuf may abscond given his alleged political connections. The defense, represented by O.I. Habib, argued that Yusuf had met the necessary conditions for bail and that the charges were bailable. Habib requested the court to grant bail on liberal terms. Justice Chinyere Ochewonu has ordered Yusuf to remain in Kuje Correctional Center until the court rules on the bail application. 76-year-old man missing, found dead in Ogun Forest. The police in Ogun State have discovered the body of 76-year-old Sikiru Olatunji, who was reported missing a few days ago. His lifeless body was found in the forest in Yewa North local government area, following an extensive search by local security operatives and the police. Ogun State Police spokesman Omolola Odutola confirmed in a statement that the body was located approximately 1.5 kilometers from Wasinmi Abule Maria near Bologun village. Olatunji's body was found first up with a cutlass by his side, but there was no visible sign of violence or injuries, leaving the cause of death unclear. The search involved officers from the Umasai Division, Amotekun operatives, and the Vigilante Group of Nigeria, local hunters, and the Baalis. After recovering the body, the family of the deceased requested custody for burial. The police are continuing their investigation into the circumstances surrounding Olatunji's death and are appealing to the public for any information that could assist in solving the case. Honorable Sadiq Tabita urges caution on VAT increase and advocates for tax base expansion. In a move aimed at mitigating the impact of economic policies on Nigeria, Honorable Sadiq Abbas Tafida has called on House of Representatives to reconsider the proposed increase in value-added tax VAT. Instead, he advocates for a more strategic approach to revenue regeneration through tax-based expansion. As a representative of the Jalingo Eurozone Federal Constituency, Honorable Tafida's stance is informed by the need to protect the interests of his constituents and Nigerians at large. His position is also aligned with his commitment to effective governance and sustainable economic development. Honorable Tafida's call to halt the VAT increase is expected to spark a national conversation on the most effective ways to boost revenue generation without placing undue burden on citizens. As the debate unfolds, Nigerians will be watching closely to see how lawmakers respond to this critical issue.
Representing Jalingo, Yoro, and the Federal Constituency from Taraba State. Mr. Speaker, we commend the drive and commitment of Mr. President to effect tax reforms to further grow this economy, Mr. Speaker, and it's highly appreciated by Nigerians. But Mr. Speaker, I would like to draw our attention to the aspect of our informal sector in this country, Mr. Speaker. Instead of increasing our taxes, Mr. Speaker, if we are able to formalize the informal sector, we may even raise our revenues 5 times instead of increasing the taxes. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, I would like us to focus on increasing efficiency and effectiveness of the overall tax collection mechanization and then automation of and modernization of tax collections, Mr. Speaker, instead of increase in these taxes. Mr. Speaker, I would also like to draw our attention to the many discrepancies in these tax bills that we should make sure we look at them clearly before passing them, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
North Central APC passes vote of confidence on Ganduje. The North Central stakeholders of the All Progressive Congress APC have passed a vote of confidence in the party's national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje. The decision was made at stakeholders meeting held in Abuja on Wednesday, led by the North Central APC Forum leader Saleh Zazaga. Zazaga highlighted that under Ganduje's leadership, the APC has won several elections, including recent governorship elections in Ondo and Edo State, and has successfully attracted the campaigns from other political parties. He also pointed to the leadership's effort to address the concern of the North Central zone. In a statement, the forum expressed appreciation for the tangible results the region has gained under Ganduje's leadership, including key ministerial appointments and the establishment of the North Central Development Commission. The forum also noted the allocation of critical infrastructure projects in the region, including improvement to major federal roads. The forum emphasized that despite previous demand for the position of national chairman to be held by North Central representative, they had suspended this call in the interest of the party unity. The statement also expressed confidence in Ganduje's ability to lead the APC into the 2027 general elections. The forum committed to supporting President Bola Tinubu and pledged to deliver 4 million votes for him in the upcoming election, highlighting the unity and strength of the party in the North Central zone. This vote of confidence comes 5 months after the forum suspended its agitation for Ganduje's removal in line with the party's zoning arrangements. Mo Galu joined Anambra governorship race, purchases Labour Party nomination form. Dr. George Mo Galu, former managing director of the National Inland Waterways Authority, has officially entered the Anambra State 2025 governorship race. On Tuesday, he purchased the Labour Party form at 30 million naira and expressed interest to contest the state's upcoming off-cycle election. The protest took place at the Labour Party's National Secretariat in Abuja after acquiring the firm Mogoli expressed his confidence in winning both the party's primary and the main election, aiming to unseat incumbent Governor Charles Soludo. In an interview with journalists, he stated, "It is privileged to run on the platform of the Labour Party. It is not just about possession form, but about being accepted by the people you wish to represent." Moghalu also assured that his loyalty to the party is unwavering, having remained committed to the same political platform throughout Nigeria's democratic history. He emphasized that his decision to join Labour Party was based on the party's potential and the right person to lead it, expressing his strong belief that he is in the right candidate for Anambra. Labour Party National Chairman Julius Abure, while presenting the form, reassured Moghalu and the public of a transparent and fair primary process. He stressed that the decision on the governorship candidate will be made by party members in Anambra, not dictated from Abuja. Abure urged Moghalu to engage actively with the local party members, as they will have the ultimate say in the nomination. Moghalu's entry into the race adds a new dimension to the highly anticipated elections as he prepares to contest for the governorship seat in Anambra State. Going to Oyo State now, Polytechnic Ibadan investigate poisonous gas incident as it suspects sabotage. The management of the Polytechnic Ibadan has initiated an investigation following an incident on Tuesday where a mysterious substance led to the hospitalization of about 10 students. The incident took place in a classroom near the sewage area on the institution's campus. Speaking to the press, the public relations officer of the institution, Soladoye Adewale, stated that the area involved posed no apparent risks and suggested the possibility of sabotage by one or more unidentified individuals. It is likely to be a sabotage by yet to be identified student or external person, Adewo said. National grid collapses as power supplies drops to zero. The National Electricity Supply Industry (NESI) experienced a system collapse on Wednesday, with the national grid plunging from 1,214 megawatts at 3 p.m. to 0 megawatt at 4 p.m. Although the cause of the collapse remained unclear, Abuja Electricity Distribution Company (AEDC) reported a system disturbance at 3:34 a.m. notifying its customers of the issue. The energy distribution assured the public that efforts to restore power were underway. PDP disciplinary committee hearing faces setback as Otom and Anyanwu skip session. The highly anticipated session of the People's Democratic Party PDP disciplinary committee, chaired by High Chief Tom Ikimi, encountered unexpected challenges on Wednesday as two prominent figures, Senator Samuel Anyanwu and former Benue State Governor Samuel Otom, were absent. Anyanwu, the PDP National Secretary, informed the committee that he could not attend due to prior medical appointments. Meanwhile, Otom rejected the committee's invitation altogether. The spokesman, Nathaniel Iku, claimed that Otto had not received any formal communication from the committee regarding the hearing, despite media reports of an invitation. Iku questioned the validity of the letter, which allegedly referenced cyber-stalking allegations. According to sources within the PDP, the committee had prioritized the appearance of Anyanwu, Otom, and 10 of Otom's supporters from Benue State. However, due to a lack of official address to Otom, invitations intended for him and his allies were sent through the Benue State PDP chairman last Friday. A letter submitted by the PDP State Chairman, Honorable Ezekiel A. Adaji, raised concern over the legitimacy of the petition against Otom and his supporters. Adaji, who only received the petition on February 11, 2025, questioned the petition's identity and the validity. Wike pledges commitment to cancer elimination in the FCT. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, has reaffirmed his commitment to tackling cervical cancer by partnering with the National Task Force for Cervical Cancer Elimination. During a meeting on Wednesday, Wike emphasized the urgency of collaboration to enhance cancer prevention treatment efforts, citing alarming global statistics from 2022, which reported 20 million new cancer cases and 9.7 million deaths, including 127,000 cases and 79,000 deaths in Nigeria alone. The partnership between the FCT administration and the National Task Force aims to improve access to cancer care, strengthen public health initiatives, and reduce preventable deaths, particularly among women in the FCT. Dalapo Fashawe, the mandate secretary of the FCT Health Services and Environmental Secretariat, expressed the minister's strong dedication to improving residents' health. Fashawe highlighted the significance of World Cancer Day, which took place on February 4 as a global platform to raise awareness, improve healthcare access, and ease the cancer burden. The theme for this year's World Cancer Day, United by Unique, aligned with the FCT's administration focus on people-centered healthcare activities. Fashawe outlined several key initiatives to address cervical cancer, including offering free HPV vaccinations for girls aged 9 to 14, providing pap smear screening across all FCT hospitals, and training primary healthcare workers in detecting cervical cancer through visual inspection methods. The FCT administration has also implemented additional cancer prevention measures such as colposcopy screening at Wuse District Hospital, chemotherapy management at Sokoto District Hospital, and collaboration with the City Cancer Foundation to assess the cancer prevention needs of the community. Furthermore, plans are underway to establish fully equipped cancer center within the FCT to ensure better access to affordable care, especially for undeserved areas. Fashawe also commended the National Task Force's recent visit led by former Health Minister Professor Isaac Adewale, describing it as a strategic move to enhance cancer prevention efforts in the FCT. She noted that FCT was chosen as the first state for engagement due to its strong healthcare records. Despite cancer being a preventable and treatable disease, Fashawe stressed that delayed diagnosis, limited treatment facilities, and misinformation continue to claim lives. And going to Lagos State now, Lagos trained 10,000 maritime trucks driver to reduce highway accidents. The Lagos State government has announced plans to train over 10,000 maritime trucks driver and their assistant as part of ongoing effort to reduce road accident caused by trucking sector. The initiative was disclosed by Adekoya Hassan, speaking on behalf of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Solo Giwa, during a sensitization program organized by the Lagos State Ministry of Transport and the Lagos State Truck and Cargo Committee at the Lily Pond Truck Terminal in Ijora. The program focused on eradicating substance abuse among truck drivers and addressing operational challenges in the industry. Adekoya highlighted that nearly 99% of road accidents in the state are linked to drug abuse among drivers. He also noted a troubling trend where truckers are shifting from hard drugs to pharmaceutical substances, raising further safety concerns. The days of drug abuse among truckers will soon be over, courtesy of Sanwo-Olu's administration, he stated, emphasizing that extensive training programs will play a key role in promoting a drug-free trucking community and safer roads. Meanwhile, the Association of Maritime Truck Owners raised concern over significant delay at the Lily Pond Truck Terminal, where some trucks reportedly spent up to 10 days before exiting. Amato Chairman Alhaji Lukman Shitu warned that these delays disrupt cargo movements and negatively affect businesses. To address this, Amato plans to form a task force. NLC demand reversal of telecom tariff hike, threatening shutdown. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has condemned the recent 50% increase in telecom tariffs by a major service provider, calling for an immediate reversal to avoid severe repercussions. Despite reaching an agreement with the federal government and the Nigerian Communication Commission (NCC), telecom companies have proceeded with the hike, prompting NLC to set March 1 deadline for a nationwide shutdown of telecom operation unless the tariffs are rolled back. In response, the NLC has outlined a series of actions, including a daily boycott of MTN, Airtel, and Glo services from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. starting Thursday, 13 February, and continuing until the end of the month. The union also called for a suspension of data purchases from these companies and mobilizations. Federal government urges states to develop action plan to end open defecation by 2030. The federal government has called on all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) to create action plan aimed at eradicating open defecation by 2030 as part of efforts to combat waterborne disease and protect public health. In a keynote address at the National Retreat for States on Clean Nigeria Youth Toilet Campaign in Abuja, the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Engineer Joseph Otef, emphasized the importance of raising awareness and taking concerted action to end open defecation, urging states to align with the national goal. It has stressed that the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation will support sub-national effort by providing necessary mechanisms to ensure the campaign reaches local government and communities across the country. Call on states that have not yet achieved open defecation-free status to take proactive steps in order to contribute to the national goal. The minister highlighted the need for sustainable investment in sanitation infrastructure, particularly in schools, healthcare facilities, and public places to ensure the long-term success of the Clean Nigeria campaign. He also outlined that effective monitoring, enforcement, and behavioral change initiatives will be crucial in achieving the open defecation-free status. The Clean Nigeria campaign, launched in 2009 with Presidential Executive Order 9, aims to eliminate open defecation across the country. At present, 142 out of Nigeria's 774 local governments have attained open defecation-free status, with Jigawa being the only state to fully achieve this milestone. The retreat, attended by state commissioners for water and sanitation as well as development partners, also addressed challenges such as inadequate allocation of human and financial resources, which have hindered the campaign's progress. NAFDAC seizes expired drugs and supplements in major rates in Abia. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has covered a massive operation involving the sale and distribution of expired drugs and supplements in Inumeje village, Omochiala community, Osisioma Ungwa local government area of Abia State. In a coordinated operation which involved NAFDAC officials and security agents, 2-story building along with multiple bungalows and a boys' quarters was discovered to be a hub for the storage and rebranding of expired and counterfeit drugs. The site, located just a few kilometers from the popular Araria International Market, contained a wide array of foreign drugs, many of which had expired in 2021. Among the products found during the raid were potassium chloride extended related tablets, levirate tablets, occupied multivitamins, and Nature Fuse liver and kidney cleanser, along with a variety of other expired medications, including Zavadis, elderberry, immune support, and phenylfibrates. NAFDAC officials also discovered expired drugs in the package. First Lady allowed DSS for gender balance reaffirmed commitment to empower women. The First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has praised the Department of State Security (DSS) for its efforts in promoting gender balance by placing women in key leadership positions. She reiterated her dedication to empowering women in Nigeria, emphasizing their crucial role in national development. Senator Tinubu made the remark during the courtesy visit by a delegation from the DSS led by Deputy Director General Mrs. Folashade Adekayoja at the presidential villa in Abuja on Wednesday. The First Lady highlighted President Ahmed Bola Tinubu's commitment to ensuring women are included in leadership roles across the country. She commended the ongoing administration focus on empowering women and ensuring their active participation in the decision-making process. She also underscored the importance of recognizing and rewarding the contribution of women in various sectors, noting that leadership positions held by women serve as a representation of all women in Nigeria. In her remarks, Ms. Adekayoja applauded both the First Lady and the President for their support of women's advancement, particularly in placing women in influential roles where they can make significant contribution to national goods. She also expressed gratitude for the First Lady's advocacy for gender equality and continued support for the DSS. The Deputy Director General reaffirmed the DSS commitment to safeguarding the lives of citizens and ensuring a secure environment that fosters the country's progress. Senator Tinubu also expressed confidence that women in leadership will collaborate and support each other, working together to ensure the continued progress and prosperity of the nation. Going to Taraba State, Governor Kefas refutes financial mismanagement allegation, calls them defamatory. The Taraba State government has vehemently denied accusations of financial mismanagement and misappropriation against Governor Dr. Abu Kefas, describing them as unverifiable, misleading, and defamatory. In a statement addressing the allegation, Commissioner for Information and Reorientation, Barrister Zainab Usman, rejected claims that the state was bankrupt, labeling them as false, as misleading. She highlighted the significant progress made in the state, particularly in Jalingo, which has seen considerable infrastructure development under Governor Kefas' leadership. The claim that Taraba State is bankrupt is entirely baseless. Since Governor Kefas assumed office, Jalingo has transformed into a hub of infrastructure development with several projects already completed and commissioned, Usman stated. She further emphasized the administration's success in increasing the state's internally generated revenue, noting remarkable rise from 700 million at the 2024 of the administration to 2 billion by December, a case of 200% increase. Also from Taraba State, the Taraba State Internal Revenue has taken a significant step towards enhancing revenue generation in the state with the inauguration of motorcycle and point-of-sale machines. The Executive Chairman of Taraba Inland Revenue Service, Brigadier General Jeremy Aliu Faransa, presented the equipment to revenue officers across 16 local government areas of the state. According to General Faransa, the provision of the motorcycles and POS machines is in line with Governor Abu Kefas' policy on revenue generation. He emphasized that the governor's determination to boost revenue generation is aimed at reducing anomalies within the sector and promoting a change in attitudes. General Faransa advised the staff of the board to refrain from any action that could harm the mission and vision of the organization, stressing that government positions are not permanent. The event was attended by dignitaries including Nigerian Army Commander of the 6th Brigade in Jalingo, Special Assistant to the Governor, Barrister Luka Tartin Abu, and members of the Taraba State Internal Revenue Service Board. The inauguration of the motorcycles and POS machines is expected to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of revenue collection in Taraba State. Me, Aborishade said, focus on restructuring is the core thing, not state creation. Chief Me Aborishade, a prominent lawyer, human rights activist, and historian, has called for a shift in focus from the creation of states to addressing Nigeria's dysfunctional federal structure. In an interview with Taraba News, Aborishade expressed his concern over a recent proposal to create 31 new states and emphasized the importance of restructuring the country to promote better governance and development. Aborishade pointed out that Nigeria, with a population of approximately 200 people, and that 6 states, excluding the Federal Capital Territory, already faces challenges related to its federal structure. He compared Nigerian system to the United States, which has 50 states for a population of 340 million, highlighting the disparity in the state-to-population ratio. The United States, despite being wealthier and more developed, manages with fewer states per 100 million people. Why should Nigeria go ahead and create more states? We will be taking a short commercial break now. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Please don't go away. Welcome back. We are glad you're still with us. Now we'll go to business and sport news. Tinubu secures landmark AI and digital innovation agreement with Google in Paris. President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed Nigeria's ambition to become a global leader in artificial intelligence and digital innovation after holding high-level talks with Google CEO Sundar Pichai in Paris. A discussion centered on strategic partnership aimed at advancing key areas such as scalable cloud infrastructure, AI research and innovation, workforce development, and cloud adoption. The partnership is also set to strengthen Nigeria's position as a prominent tech hub. During the meeting, President Tinubu highlighted the country's progress in AI, notably through Awari Technologies, which is collaborating with the federal government to develop AI software infrastructure tailored to Nigerians' cultural and linguistic needs. The initiative, supported by the National Center for AI and Robotics, aims to create local data capture platform and large language model for Nigerian languages. This collaboration aligns perfectly with Renew Hope agenda driving economic diversification via industrialization, digitization, and innovation, Tinubu said. He added that the initiative will stimulate business growth, create job opportunities, and enhance Nigerians' influence in the global digital economy. The Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovations and Digital Economy will oversee the project, with the National Information Technology Development Agency (NIDA) leading its implementation. Tinubu expressed optimism about Nigeria's potential to lead in AI digital transformation, calling the agreement at the beginning of a new chapter in the country's technological advancements. Now, sport news. Kwara United defeat Shooting Stars 2-0 in NPFL match. Kwara United secured a convincing 2-0 victory over Shooting Stars in their Nigerian Professional Football League match on Friday, 12, 2025. The match, played at the Kwara Sport Complex in Ilorin, saw Kwara United take the lead in the 22nd minute through K. Mohammed's goal. Ojifini sealed the win with a second goal in the 57 minutes. The victory marks Kwara United's fifth win in their last 6 matches, solidifying their position in the NPFL table. Shooting Stars, despite the loss, remained in second place with 40 points from 23 matches. Kwara United will face Bayelsa United in the next match on February 15, 2025, while Shooting Stars will take on Heartland on February 16, 2025. That is the end of news at 9 p.m. for today, but before we go, here's a recap of the major headlines. Federal government revised technical education to tackle unemployment in northeast Nigeria. PDP National Working Committee reaffirmed Sunday Ode Okoye as National Secretary. Business news. Tinubu secures landmark AI digital innovation agreement with Google in Paris. Kwara United defeat Shooting Star 2-0 in MPFL match. That's all for now. Sun TV is 24 hours TV station. We are live every day. You can follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and on YouTube or Super Media TV. I am Ira Daniel Kukun. Good night.